Hello, I'm Dale Fredericks. Today I want to talk about how I start a horse to do a rollback. And a rollback is just a 180-degree turn. The horse is going to be going one way and then swap ends and come back the other way in a lope. So I start teaching this slow, and I don't worry so much about the stop, because I don't even have shoes on Grady yet, so I want to have some little sliders on him before I start really stopping him. But the main thing I want to do now is just stop square and then come around and speed him up out of the turn so he lopes out of the turnaround. When I first start this, I use a snaffle and hackamore like everything else. Right now he's far enough along that I use a leverage bit part of the time. But it does have kind of free swinging shanks so the purchase up here doesn't turn into his face. And you can just start this at the walk. I use the fence to start this. And I'm going to be probably about 5 feet away from the fence, just far enough where he can turn around. I'm going to have my little tapper in my left hand in this instance because we're going to turn to the right. So I can just start him at the walk here. And I want to be sure that he stays square with the fence. I'll stop him, and I'm going to back him up and make sure that he stays square backing up. And then when you see he's starting to already think about it, so I'm going to straighten him up. And then when I see his right foot come off the ground, that's when I'm going to signal him to turn. Okay, when I want to go to the left, I'm going to switch hands. I just have this popper in case I need to tap him on the shoulder. See, he's already anticipating the turn. So when I feel his left foot come up right there, I'm going to rein him. And that's not so important later on, but at the start, it kind of helps them. They're picking that foot up, so you want to turn them around at that time. And something else I do is my body weight's going to be different than it is for a turnaround or a spin. When I go down here and come back, I'm going to kind of turn in the saddle and face the direction I came from. But at the same time, I want to keep my eyes on his head too, so I can kind of see what he's doing with his head. So we're going to add a little more speed. We're going to go at the trot, and then I'm going to snap him back and lope him out of the rollback. So we'll trot him down here, make sure he's going square. I'll set him down, back him up a little bit, and push him out in a lope. Now we're going to stop here. I'm going to change hands with my tapper. And him, I don't really need to use it much anymore, but just in case I do, I might use it on his shoulder, and I might also use it on his rump just to tap him to get him once he's turned. And we don't want to add speed until they've started to turn. Okay? So we get him started. Make sure he's squared up. He's anticipating, so I'm going to get his hindquarters over a little bit. I'll just keep backing him until I get him how I want him, and then roll back. And sometimes too, if I don't feel like he's turning around quite enough, I might lope him out in a little circle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Stop him, back him up, and lope him in a little circle here. And once you got him going really good by the fence, we can start taking him away from the fence a little bit. I would just go a little bit at a time, maybe a couple feet, and gradually get him where you can roll him back anywhere in the arena. It takes a lot of effort for a horse to do this. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera, but he kind of grunts when he does it. So just be aware that it does take a lot of effort on the horse's part. Also, as the horse gets better, you don't have to back them so much. We just back them to get them on their hindquarters. And after a while, you won't have to back them at all. So then later on we can start adding speed in the stop, and we've already got the rollback part of it down. So that's how I do it. Thanks for watching. Bye.